Question is, what does it mean when a man admits he's trying to protect you from himself? Is that love or is it avoidance?
Cap. No. You know what I think it means? It means I want the ability to tell you, I told you so up a year or two down the line. I told you I had mama drama. I told you I wasn't over my ex. It sounds like, see, here's the thing. A lot of you guys see a man's vulnerability in such a way that means draw closer. You're like, you know what? I'm glad he told me this. That means he trusts me. Even though he's telling you where the his red flags are, and instead of avoiding it, what do? You say, oh, he must care about me.
Love me.
What I'm saying is, the last thing you want to give a man the ability to do is to tell you, I already told you I was up.
There you go.
Because guess what? Every moment you invest in that man after that man has finally told you the truth about him, you don't want it. Listen, you don't want to hear this, but it's on you. It does not mean fix him. It does not mean change him. It does not mean he just ain't never met a woman like me. It means pack your shit and find a healed man. Anybody else? Anybody? Do we got anything else?
I think you pressed that one, brother.
All right. Thank you for your question. You gonna sit on down. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can we get the next question to the mic? You know what I'm saying though? It's like almost like this closeness that a lot of women who are healers. These are people that doesn't know how and who to heal, but like they see their ability to heal in broken men. And sometimes it's like you don't know what to do with a healed man because your talent is raising boys into men, so you find a man that's still a boy inside. And I want y'all to understand that cry for help should be to a therapist or a friend or his mama. Did you have something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, in a situation like that, the funny part is a lot of women don't realize, like, I can finesse you by telling you the God's honest truth. I ain't got a lot of you at all to finesse you, right? Because as men, like, we analyze how desperate you are.
And they play off of that.
And we
play off of how vulnerable.
We analyze just how much you like us. And we don't really like you that much. But I can tell you the truth. Hey, I ain't really looking for nothing serious right now. But I know you're going to go 100 miles an hour trying to change my mind. And you're going to give me everything that I've been, every quality that comes with you, I'm going to be able to get without giving zero commitment, without giving zero dedication. So again, we got to be careful for that. Like, you got to, like, when a man tell you that type of shit, like, you got to take it at face value. He don't really mean that. Just like bro said, he ain't met a woman like me. No. He telling you exactly what it is. Take that information and run 100 miles an hour the other way.
Y'all got to understand. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, just to play devil's advocate, at least...
That was the good husband. Remember, he was the good husband.
No, but thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I done lost my goddamn thought. Look, okay, so, but ladies, wouldn't you want it put out there on the table? I mean, because he could do it he could do it like he did it, or you could just hide all that shit and you find out 2, 3, 4 years later. Right. So, I mean, you gotta kind of give him some credit for it.
Well, here's the thing. Let me tell you, you know what? I agree. Yeah. I agree if there is what you did about it associated with it.
Exactly.
Like, hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. My previous relationship, it was X, Y, and Z. And listen, after that, I was kind of fucked up, but I went to therapy. I took some time for myself. I was celibate for some time. I went to Tonight's Conversation podcast, and I listened to these, and I did all these different things. And now I'm at a place where I'm healed, because I'm gonna be honest with you. There are times when, after my last breakup, I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't sleep at night, but I was at brunch with mimosas in front of a new girl's face, acting like everything is fine. And I'm gonna tell you, there was a time where I'm like, you know what? I gotta sit my ass at the house. And it's cold and it's lonely. But now when I go and I can tell the story, I can tell about what I did to get out of that space. Some people are still in that space and they're expecting you to deal with it, and that's why they're telling you. And let me tell you one thing. You think you special because he's telling you his trauma. That's game.
But I do think I do give them respect for giving her the choice. A lot of ain't gonna give you the choice.
That's true.
They gonna do all the, the moonlighting and all that, get you trapped. And then you gonna find out the hard way. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So I do.
Well, can I give you?
I give them a little grace.
prescription? I want to give you a prescription for all of that. Beloveds, you have to live your life and set yourself up so that people will tell you the truth and you can receive it.
There you go.
Because sometimes we don't tell ourselves the truth about ourselves, and the lie comes in and just finds other lies to live with. But if you telling yourself the truth about yourself, within yourself, I'm really desperate right now. I really wish I had a regular peace right now. I'm tired of, I don't want to die old lady with cats. I don't, whatever it is, then when the truth comes in, you'll receive it. And when a lie comes in, you'll recognize it.
Toya, let me ask you this question before we move on. Why do you think certain people, but right now we're talking about a woman, stay after a man has finally taken off the mask and become their true selves?
I think a lot of women stay after men take off the mask is because they are sometimes it has to do with insecurity. It has to do with them just not being whole. I always say this is something I believe in. You have to be whole before you can be anyone's half. So you have to fix you, they have to fix them, and then you come together, because otherwise you're going to accept things that you wouldn't normally accept, deal with stuff you wouldn't normally deal with. You have to love yourself first, and that's the problem. A lot of women don't love themselves enough to walk away from unhealthy things that does not serve them.
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. All right, what's your name? What's your question?
My name is Ashley. My question is, why can men dish shit but can't take it?
Ooh. Girl.
Hold on. The question was, when men dish shit, why can't they take it? Meaning, when they cheat, it's okay. But when a woman cheat back, they can't take it.
Cause y'all don't cheat fair. This dude, 6'7", rock hard abs, dark skinned, white teeth, dimple having, full hairline and beard. He walked, and he always wear gray sweatpants too. Y'all don't cheat fair. See, when I cheated, it was just with Keisha down the street. Y'all cheat up. Listen, a lot of this is why men be, cause we be down. Y'all women up. Y'all will cheat with men that you can actually see yourself being with. We cheat with women we don't want to be with. No, I'm just playing. Now, before we get into the seriousness of this, I want to say this. One of the people I admire the most said something when somebody asked this question, and he was like, "It's foolish to ask that question because a person's ability to dish pain does not speak to his ability to take it." And I'm gonna tell you one other thing. A lot of times, and y'all gonna hate me for saying this, y'all will accept a man would never accept from you. It's like the standards that you have with that, don't fault me because I have a little higher self-respect for myself. And don't think that just because we traded, I in my eyes think we even. No. Because I thought and I was raised to think that you should accept that. And sometimes you think so too. That's why when that man does what he does, you take him back, and you take him back knowing that if you stepped out, he wouldn't take you back. Anybody else?
I don't believe in cheating. I don't think people can cheat.
Speak.
I think that you make a choice that is either respectful of yourself and your partner or it's not. Now, if you and I have a clear agreement, see, sometimes y'all call it cheating, but you haven't even set the agreement up front about what is acceptable and unacceptable in the relationship. You haven't set your deal breakers. You know, it's like we liking each other and now we all hanging out, and because you've been here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I expect you to come on Friday. We don't have that agreement, boo. Anyway. So the question for me is not, we have a clear agreement, we're in relationship, and if you don't honor that agreement, then it means you don't have no integrity. And the question is for me, do I want to continue to be with a person who doesn't have integrity? See, there's two things I don't play with. Don't cheat and don't mess with my money. Those are my deal breakers. And I don't want you out sleeping with somebody else because you bring that energy home and now we having a menage a trois. I don't do the freaky stuff. I'm not the freak. I'm not the freak. I do a lot of stuff, but I'm not freaking with you and her. Don't bring her energy home to me. Make that choice for me that I haven't made for myself. So to me, it's not cheating. It's you have violated our agreement. You have betrayed my trust. You have shown me your character, and you, sir, madam, whoever you are, have no integrity, and I don't choose to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't honor themselves.
I want to ask, thank you for that healthy answer. And because this is a podcast, I'm going to give an unrealistic scenario, and you have to pick. You can't say both. Who's worse, the cheater or the cheat backer?
The cheater.
Who's worse, the cheater or the cheat backer? Kitty. Oh, Kitty.
Okay. I heard a lot of people say the cheater. To me, it's the person who cheats back because you're being vengeful more than likely, or because that person made a decision, you decided to do the same thing back to them because you have anger or resentment or bitterness in your heart. So I think that's the more dangerous person, because at this point, how far will you go? Because just because a person lacks integrity doesn't mean that you mirror that lack of integrity. Just because someone does something immoral doesn't mean that you do something immoral. You're willing to risk your morality for the sake of getting back at somebody? That's a dangerous person to be around.
Bad spiritual hygiene.
Yes.
Bad.
All right. Thank you for your question. I appreciate it.
I like to say hi, Lance.
She said, Lance. All right, so listen. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. It's so messed up how some men can be, and I say some, because we can be slanging and dangling all out. Let her lick a lollipop one time.
Ready to shoot up
We
the whole
wanted him to feel good. Like, yes. And so I will say this. You knew that would hurt me and you did it anyway. So I agree with you. However, sometimes our actions have unintended consequences. And I'm not saying that woman or man that cheats back is in the right. But sometimes what we can't do is hyper focus on what they did to deflect on the fact that ours was the causation or influenced that action. And I think what happens is a lot of times you'll have somebody that maybe it's not full-blown cheating, but I started texting first. And this woman that I was with, I ain't never seen texting at all. But now I'm texting, I'm laughing on the phone, and then a couple months later, now she's texting and she's laughing on the phone. And I'm not saying that she's not responsible for her own being, but as leaders, especially men, sometimes we set the example to follow. And if you set a great example, because you wanted to follow her, and she follows that great. But if you set a bad example, I think you was gonna get. Yep. It's still wrong, but I'm saying I agree with you, but I don't know. What's your name? What's your question?
My name is Paul Bowers.
Paul Balls.
Bowers.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I heard that.
My question is, what do you do when your wife, she here, and all the people I'm talking about,
About to go down.
Okay, we got it. Jose is in position. Okay, we got it. What's up?
what do you do when your wife respects and appreciates her friends more than she does her husband who pays the bills with her?
Who pays the bills? Okay. All right, anybody want to start?
Well, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Mr. Paul, please define for me respect. What do you mean when you say she respects her friends more than she does the one who pays the bills? What does that mean?
If I call her and she on the phone with one of those friends that's back there,
Hey, you know a nigga serious when he like, hey. All right, let's get back to it. Okay. So when you call, she like, I'm gonna hit you back because I'm talking to my girls.
yes.
All right. Do you feel like she spends more quality time with her friends than you?
No, that's not my point. My point is she don't respect my energy and effort to stay in our relationship, stay in our marriage, and stay with our children, stay with her. She respects their opinions, their thoughts, their bullshit.
All right, Paul. Okay, all right, Paul. See, so listen, Paul. I want you to go home to a happy home. So what I'm gonna do is say this. Let me ask you this question, Paul. All right, everybody looks at your left, right, say shh. Paul, I can tell you frustrated about this.
Well, is it frustrated or are you hurt, Mr. Paul?
I'm more hurt than
Yeah.
frustrated.
Yeah. Because for you to stand in front of this community and say that, to share that part of your relationship with your wife speaks to me that there's a part in you that's really hurt. So I want to say to you, I hear you. I want to say that. I hear you. And I want to say to your wife and her friends who are here, hear his pain before you get into your shame or anger or upset. For you to say that. Now, Mr. Paul, this is a conversation I think you and Mrs. Paul, me and Mrs. Paul. Oh, that was Jones. I think this is a conversation that you need to have. Wifey, hear what he's saying. He feels disrespected. Girlfriends, here, if you love her, get out of the way. If you love her, get out of the way. Mr. Paul, you need to have this conversation with Mrs. Paul, and not from a place of upset. Tell her it hurts my feelings when you put me on hold for them. And see if you can come up with a compromise. How long have y'all been together?
We've been together 11 years, been married 6.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your marriage, do you?
I don't want to lose my girls.
Well, she's one of them, right?
She's one of them.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Well, tell him.
Hey,
I got a question though.
okay, go ahead.
Just real quick. Say y'all been together 11 years, married 6. How long has the dynamic been that way? How long has she
As soon as we got married.
Now, hold on, see, because you know what I'm talking about. You know,
Okay.
because I'm paying attention to how you're even referring to your wife right now. Like I'm paying attention to the fact that you're willing to humiliate your wife in front of thousands of people also. So what is it that you do inside of the house that will make it to where she can actually respect you? Because just because you pay bills and things like that doesn't mean that you will be able to get fully that level of respect. Hold on. Because if you say you pay bills, but if I'm coming to you about a concern, if I'm coming to you about something I'm grieving, something you hurt me on, something that I feel abandoned on, will you give me the safety to be able to talk about it? Can I trust you emotionally? Can I trust you spiritually? Can I trust you financially? Can I trust you in all of these aspects to prove that you give me a level of emotional security? Do we actually have a partnership? Because just because you married does not mean that you have entered into an actual partnership. Are we truly aligned? Because I hear you and I understand that a wife is supposed to respect you, but a husband is supposed to love a wife as well. So how are you loving your wife? Because a lot of times her lack of respect of you is a reflection of your lack of love for her, the appropriate love. So that's my question to you. What are you actually doing that will allow her to come up to that level to where she can respect you as the head of household? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I say that, but that's a moment of reflection. That's a very serious question that you really have to look at, because I know how I'm a woman. I am a woman who loves my husband. I love my husband. And it has never been a moment where I respected him, because that man gives me a level of safety and security that I have never experienced in my life. And everybody on this stage has witnessed it. I never have to worry about everything. If I ever have a complaint, my husband sits there and he listens, no matter how tired he is. He gives me the space to be a woman, to be a feminine woman, to be a mother, to nurture the home and everything else. So it's never a moment where I ever have to disrespect him, because that man loves me. So how do you love
Because
your
Mr.
wife?
Paul, this right here, this gonna cost you.
That's okay. That's okay.
You're not lying.
This gonna cost him.
Can we try to salvage this? Because I know that they want to be happy.
One more question.
Okay.
I just
come up here, too.
I just want to ask a question. How old is your wife?
She's 49, I'm 60.
Can I say this last part to you before we go on, Mr. Paul? And this is to the men in the room. We got to stop reducing ourselves to a paycheck and paying a bill. You added that as if that replaces you being a person. We need as men to look at our personhood, because then we can find the truth in how to communicate to a person. Because if you say, hey, you need to respect me because I pay bills, that don't hit the same as...
She pays most of the bills. I manage the bills.
Mr. Paul, I love you. We gonna quit while we ahead, Mr. Paul. So can we talk after the show, Mr. Paul, me and you? All right, let's talk after the show. All right, I love you, Mr. Paul. All right, Mr. Paul, I love Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, thank you for your question, Mr. Paul. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, I'm about to go. I gotta work still, but Mr. Paul, we gonna talk. We gotta do some more work. Hoya, Lance, welcome to tonight's conversation. This is what we do. Yes, we do this on a regular basis. Okay, that's all righty. Thank you.
I'm trying to see where he's
hold
going.
on. Y'all quit being messy. Y'all are messy. Sit y'all asses down. Why y'all? Hey, sit down. Quit being so messy.
Mr. Paul alone.
Hey, Jose. Can we make sure we got somebody over there, please? Please.
Paul alone.
Everybody sit on down. Quit being messy. It's dark in here anyway.
Leave Mr. Paul alone.
Hey, Houston, y'all are messy.
Paul.
All right. Everybody look to your left and right, say shh. All right, sit on down, y'all. Sit on down. Sit on down. Y'all are nosy, touching nose. You are being nosy.